guys, it's Anissa. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing an unsponsored skincare routine. I have been wanting to do this video for months and months and months and months and months, but I wanted to make sure that every single product is something that I love and believe in and would repurchase over and over and over again. This is actually going to be a voiceover, but just a little disclaimer, I would usually do this in the shower just because it's a lot less messy to do it in the shower versus splashing water everywhere. If you guys are interested to see the products that I use to take all this makeup off and also what I do on a daily basis besides the makeup removing, then keep on watching. Before we get into this video any further, make sure you like this video and subscribe because, girl, you're gonna come back. You know you're gonna come back, so just do yourself a favor and subscribe now. Let's get into it. So today we are getting voice over Anissa, and I am just going to start by putting my hair up. You know, you always have that one hair that just has to be different, but now it's up and out of my face. I am going to be starting by using one of my holy grails of all time, this Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. So I just take a little bit, put it in my hands, warm it up, and that will give it that oil texture. What I love about this product is that it doesn't leave a residue or film behind like some cleansing oils and even makeup wipes that I've tried. I also talked about this in my 2019 favorites. What any cleansing oil, cleansing balm, pre-makeup wipe step is going to do, it's just going to make a makeup wipe's job easier, because what it's going to do is truly break down the makeup on your face, which a makeup wipe really doesn't do. You will notice here that I'm not actually rubbing the product onto my physical lash line, because with my lash extensions I cannot use certain products that contain glycerin, and this is one of them. So I'm just getting as close to my lash line to get on my eyeshadow and also underneath my eye to get that bottom mascara off. You don't have to necessarily go out and buy this one, but I would definitely invest in some type of cleansing oil or balm because it's also going to prevent wrinkles. You're not going to be tugging on your skin to get that makeup off. Next, I'm going to be taking my favorite makeup wipes of all time, these Clean and Clear Night Relaxing Makeup Wipes. Notice here that I did not remove the cleansing balm before I went in with the makeup wipes because, as we all know, oil and water do not mix, so trying to take that off my face would just be difficult. And I've also found that when I leave the cleansing balm on my face, it just makes taking the makeup off so much easier with the wipe because it kind of just glides off since the makeup has already been truly broken down. This is just a little tip I've discovered. No matter what makeup wipe I'm using, I always wet it just a little bit with some water, no matter how moist they are. But I also want to mention that I love these makeup wipes because the easiest way that I can compare this is if you've ever used a Neutrogena makeup wipe. They're kind of more stiff and a little bit rougher on the face. These makeup wipes are super gentle, I guess you could say, and they're very movable. I think I have repurchased these specific makeup wipes so many times because the scent that they have in them is just super relaxing, as it says on the package. Night relaxing makeup wipes, so they kind of just get you ready for bed. We are now going to get into cleansing, so I'll be using my Clarisonic Mia Smart along with this exfoliator that I absolutely love. This is the Clean and Clear Deep Action Exfoliating Scrub. I've probably purchased 10 of these at least. I wish I was lying. So I'm going to talk about the Clarisonic a little bit first. I truly think that my skin would not be the same without this. I used to have a Mia 2 and I left it at a hotel probably 2 or 3 years ago, and I was going to repurchase that one, but they don't even sell those anymore, and I just found out that Clarisonic is actually shutting down their brand at the end of September, so all of their stuff is on sale right now if it's not already out of stock. I have used so many dupes and I just do not love any of them as much as I love this one. There's different brush heads that you can use. It's bacteria free, so all the makeup that's in there, you don't have to worry about that. Now to get into this exfoliator, I absolutely love this exfoliator. It's probably my favorite of all time. I love the fact that it has a really tingly, cool feeling that leaves my skin feeling super soft and clean. It's not one of those exfoliators that leaves a film or a little residue behind. I would definitely recommend using this if you have textured, oily, or acne-prone skin. This exfoliator does contain beads, but the beads are actually not plastic like most exfoliators are. It cracks me up what my lashes look like when they're wet, so here you go. True believer that double cleansing is the key to success, but first I'm just going to pat my face dry before I go in with my cleanser, which is the CeraVe Foaming Facial Cleanser. I actually wanted to try the salicylic acid cleanser from them, but when I went to go get it, it was sold out, and I hate the hydrating cleanser from CeraVe. Funny enough, I think it's just because it doesn't foam and it's more of a cream cleanser, but I absolutely love this cleanser. Oh my gosh, you'd only need 1 to 2 pumps and you get so much product in the bottle for a really good price. It has a super clean, face washy smell, I guess you can say. It really doesn't smell like there's any added fragrance in there. After I rinse my face, I just go ahead and pat it dry. And I'm sure you've heard everybody and their mother say this. Do not rub a towel on your face. Oh my gosh, that's like wrinkle central, guys. Don't do it. I do face masks 2 times a week, one clarifying and one hydrating. These are my 2 current favorites. I also incorporate that silicone brush you saw me use to apply it. It's way better than a real brush because you aren't wasting any product. I'm actually going to be using the clarifying one today. This is one of the first face masks I ever loved, and for good reason. It is just the Neutrogena Clean Pore Cleanser / Mask. I personally think it's too drying and too aggressive to use on a daily basis, but to each their own. If you guys haven't figured it out already, I really love tingly, cooling, refreshing products, and this is just that. It is super, super tingly on the face, which to me, that just kind of makes me mentally think that it's actually working. I recently started using this facial steamer, which you will see, to enhance the benefits of my mask. It really opens up my pores and allows the product to really go deep into the skin and work. And just to go back to the hydrating mask, I usually will do a sheet mask. I just said mask 20 times, but I love using a sheet mask because what you can do is after you take it off, you can just massage the excess into your skin. And oh my gosh, that's like benefit central right there. I like to do 1 clarifying mask and 1 hydrating mask because I do love a good intense face mask, but I also like to do a hydrating one just to keep my skin balanced and not over dry it. After all the water has emptied out of the steamer, I will actually let my face mask sit on my face for 15 to 20 minutes. Then take a hot wet rag to remove the mask, because number one, usually when it is the clarifying one, it somewhat semi-dries or all the way dries. Using a wet rag is just going to help prevent tugging on the skin. I like using hot water because that also just keeps the pores nice and open. That way all the products that I'm about to put on my skin can absorb into the pores and they won't sit on the surface of the skin. Once again, I'm going to just pat my face dry before we put on all of the other products. If you have very oily, acne-prone skin that is just stubborn, if you are going to buy or try one thing out of this video, I would 100% recommend it be these Noxzema cleansing pads. I have been using these for over 5 or 6 years. My mom used these on her skin when she was in high school. They actually just added eucalyptus to them, so it gives a really good cool feeling. The pads are also textured, so it kind of gives a little bit of an exfoliating effect. That way the product can really soak into your skin. This is the one product that I truly rely on to just keep my breakouts at bay or any little texture that I have. If you have textured little bumps on your face, these will absolutely help just give you a really even skin tone and base. I never thought the day would come that I would find a new favorite moisturizer, but this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel Moisturizer. I absolutely would 100% compare this to a dupe for my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizer. It is super refreshing and thin, so it doesn't leave your skin feeling sticky or like it has a film on it like some moisturizer do. I love this because it just soaks into the skin. It's not one of those that just sits on top of your face, and it keeps my skin moisturized all day. And if you can see that little amount that I used on my finger, it was probably a penny size for my whole face. It also contains hyaluronic acid, which is a hydrator found naturally in the skin and attracts moisture and just locks it in. It's also non-comedogenic, which means it doesn't clog the pores. I only use this CeraVe Resurfacing Retinol Serum 2 or 3 times a week because it is pretty, not aggressive, but let's just say it works and it does what it's supposed to do. This has really helped reduce the appearance of any dark marks that I had on my face from acne scarring and really just help even out my skin tone. I've seen a huge difference, and I've only been using this for probably a month or 2. Almost all of my acne scars are gone. It also contains retinol, which helps to brighten and resurface the skin, and it's also super, super lightweight. For those of you that did not know, I do have eyelash extensions, which means they have to be cleaned with a special cleanser. This is just the Nova Lash Clean Lash, and I'm sure if you guys also have lash extensions, your person has you using a special type of cleanser, just depending on what brand of lash extensions you have. So I clean my eyelashes 2 to 3 times a week with these pads, and I have to use a special cleanser, like I said, because I can't use glycerin on the eyelash extensions. It breaks down the glue that is used to adhere the eyelash extensions. They're just these oily wipes that clean and condition the lashes. I cut them into 3, that way I have 150 pads instead of 50 because the pads are actually super huge, so you know, gotta save your coin. The last step in my routine is an eye cream, and I've just been using this Murad Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisture for Eyes. I am actually allergic to the glue that is used to put my eyelash extensions on. I have just been using an eye cream on my eyes. The glue has actually been drying out my eyelids and underneath my eyes, making it kind of flaky. So it's always good to prevent premature wrinkles. So this has actually kind of put all the allergic reaction that I've had from the lash extension glue at bay. Alright y'all, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Leave your favorite skincare products below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.